Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Commanders. Ready to get this game started, here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? Check the eagle! Check the eagle!
Play action now. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Firing quickly out wide. Daniels. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Daniels on 1st down. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Rolling out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
3rd and 1, Daniels. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. Disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Okay, break.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Here we go, here we go. 6 big Lions. Up, bring it. Let go.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Go, go.
Looking quickly here.
Moving like game.
And the Washington first down. First and
Cowboy
10 at
80.
the 36-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. A solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Purdy throwing here to start. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up second down. Here's the first carry from Christian McCaffrey. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, okay? Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On third down, Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Sends this to the end zone. Trying to hit Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off. Trey Amos. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early running back.
And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and 2 at the 10-yard line.
Second down give to Krosky Merritt. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Bronco 80.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Start. Got it. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. The Commanders ready for the punt. Michael Pilardi, the one to kick it away. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. It's hit.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 4.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They start out with 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
A gain of 12. 1st down, 49ers.
Now Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback don't be upset at that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Oh, my! It's intercepted in the end zone! Kicked off, Trey Amos. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
18 Cardinals, go!
To throw again on 2nd down, Daniels. The left side is caught by Sinnott. And Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Daniels off the play action. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. And they bring him down around the 34.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Krusty Merritt straight ahead. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now third and less than a yard.
It's Krusty Merritt on third. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down now, ball at the 33. This time it's a passing play. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Krusty Merritt on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Completed to his running back. He's brought down a little short. No, that's what they do. Give him the 10-yard line.
It's third and 7.
Hiking, 18. Let's go.
Daniels throwing on third. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
Chad Ryland on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that will add to their score.
That's the type of long, sustained drive to take some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
Get set.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he gets him around 6 there. And Kiwaruhu there for the tackle.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really manageable second down.
Second and 3 now. Going run again with McCaffrey. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
All plays on the table here for third and 3.
Get set.
On the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up fourth down. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. So 4th down, on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
70, 70.
To throw, Daniels. Tried setting up the screen, but this is intercepted. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Completed left side to Samuel. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Michael Pilardi on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the ground game here. The 2nd down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll start the 2nd half with McCaffrey. Oh, he loses the football. And the Commanders pick this one up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. but on first down, it is especially a killer.
Come on, Mustang 19, 60 by 6.
Daniels now on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and just 2 to go.
Hey, 76,
They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense in the hurry up here. Daniels on first down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Check that, street. Ready.
Play fake here. Daniels. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Third and long for Daniels. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage.
Charging down the middle, and they block it. It's picked up inside the 45. Off to the races, middle of the field. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach Bader. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt is able to drive that pile about a yard. Up down by Fred Warner.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Then lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Get it. Ready.
Daniels setting up the play action. Looking to his fullback now. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's going to give the Commanders a first down. On the counter, Krosky Merritt. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Running once again with Krosky Merritt. He has this down to the 34. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
34-yard line.
up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Daniels to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
At the 18-yard line.
Here's Wangu on the carry. He cuts it to the right sideline, and he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a third-quarter lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed will put 6 on the board for the offense.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, Purdy to throw. And it's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. We've set it down from the 37. They'll run here following the penalty. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. If you run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Kid, I have no idea why I talk about banking so much with deposits and withdrawals. But let me tell you right there, that's a withdrawal of trust. Next time around, on a 4th and 1, probably going to see him go for it.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
From the gun, a run for Kosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 35-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Setting up the running back screen. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Washington first down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Screen pass here for Merritt. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. A lot of the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Merritt straight ahead. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Dragon 60. Let's go next.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
79 gross. 70.
3rd and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 49ers.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Makes the catch. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Right there, right there. Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. But it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
He's back to throw. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
It's 4th and goal.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders only up by a few. This a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Get set, get set.
He'll look to throw it. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Setting up to pass. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they take him down right along the 30.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kicked off. Trey Amos. Along the right sideline. There's space. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have...
The highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, Brock. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fields this one at the 3. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Get set, get set.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Still finding room past the 45. Through the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up.
And the 49ers, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct.